Okay guys, today we were doing the fuel lines. Let's see, it's all dry rotted and falling apart. And primer ball on a weedeater fb25 25cc gas blower. First we're going to go ahead and pull this air filter off. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and dump this gas. Then 5 or a 6 millimeter Allen, I don't remember which it is. Take these two bolts out. Remove the fuel lines. Just so you know, the top one is return. The bottom one goes to the fuel line with the fuel filter. Phillips head screwdriver. Take these two bolts out. Remove this top plate and the fuel primer ball. Then look underneath it. You're looking at this screen to make sure there's no dirt in it. That looks clean. We're just going to leave it alone. It actually looks really good in there, so it should be fine. New primer ball, set it right on it. Then this plate can go right back on it, and then bolt it back down. Then take the fuel line, cut it into a point, dip in the oil, and then stab it into this grommet. Fuel line, filters, carburetor, all that will be in the description below. It's super cheap for the whole kit. It's not even a big deal. Long pair of needle nose pliers, pull it all the way through, cut the tip off, take the new fuel filter, it keeps trying to get away from me, and dip it in the oil, and then stab it into the fuel line. Now we're going to take this fuel filter, we're going to shove it back into the bottom here, and then we're going to pull this line out until the filter's sitting right on the bottom. Then cut the fuel line off about that long, and you're set for that side. Then cut the fuel line off to a point. This one I do a little bit longer of a point so I can get it down in further, because you got to grab it with needle nose and pull it through. That's a very thin hole and it'll be hard to push it through. A little oil on it to lube it up. Jam it down in the hole. This one you only have to get in the tank about an inch. So I'll reach in here with those bent over needle nose, pull it. You got to just cut it longer up till you can reach it and pull it through. Then you just cut it off about the same length. So this is a return line, which is this one here, and this is your fuel line, which is the bottom one here. So we'll set that up. So that's the return line, and then this one's the one with the filter. It goes on that one right there. Put the air filter assembly on, just like this. Yellow's up top, and tighten the Allens back on. Make sure that there's a gasket back here. You got to have that gasket, very important. Then we're going to go ahead and put some blue Powerade in there. Actually, it's really mixed gas. I do that so I can keep an eye on it, make sure there's no dirt, no water in it. I just mix the gallon can and then dump a little bit in each of these at a time. That way I know I got clean stuff going in. That way anybody comes back with water in their equipment, they go, oh, there you put water in it. And I can go, no I didn't, because I know better. Alright, and then we're going to prime it to make sure that this is working. Oh yeah. Working perfectly. Alright, gas cap on, air filter back on, air cleaner back on, and she's ready to go. Alright guys, if that helped you in any way, shape, or form, make sure you give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, show me a little support. All the parts will be in the description below. Carburetor, fuel lines, filters, everything you'll need to do this job. I buy a huge roll, but it'll come with the lines and everything. There's usually a whole kit. I'll see if I can find a whole kit for you that's got everything in it. Today's t-shirt will be in the description below as well. If you want me to wear one of your t-shirts for your business, mail them to me. I'm more than happy to wear them during my videos. Peace.